All right, Shalom, Shalom. It's your brother Wabram. You're back with another lesson, Lord willing, to be edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Waha, Rakakwadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles, elders, bishops, a great millstone who taught me the truth. Shalom to the 144,000 men of the Lord you see on the highways and byways, prophesying in the name and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Also in the correct doctrine. I want to send a shalom to the one-third men, women, and children that will escape the judgment of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah by their faith. Just going to bring out a quick hit. I seen this online, IG, and it plainly tells you what the MOTB is, the mark of the beast is, man. As you see, Elon Musk calls brain chips Jesus level technology. Now check this out.
You know, I think some kind of brain machine interface that can give you cybernetic superpowers, I think, is probably good. It could, help people that have brain or spine injuries. Enable people who've never spoken for years to speak again, which we've done. Give people eyesight who have lost both eyes or the optic nerve, or maybe have never even seen at all, blind from birth, by direct interface to the optical centers in the brain. You can actually restore eyesight, or give people eyesight that they've never had before, and you can enable people to walk again, which I think is profound. I mean, these are kind of Jesus level things, like let's say, like when technologies are hitting like Jesus level miracles, that's pretty good. I think some kind of brain machine interface that can give you cybernetic superpowers, I think, is probably good. It could, help people that have brain or spine injuries, enable people who've never spoken for years to speak again, which we've done. Give people eyesight who have lost both eyes or the optic nerve, or maybe have never even seen at all, blind from birth, by direct interface to the optical centers in the brain. You can actually restore eyesight, or give people eyesight that they've never had before, and you can enable people to walk again, which I think is profound. I mean, these are kind of Jesus level things, like let's say, like when technologies are hitting like Jesus level miracles, that's pretty good. I think.
So you've seen it twice, just to give you that idea of that false hope in his technology, man, which a lot of our people are going to line up and get that mark of the beast, man, which this is the man that's going to do it, man. Now I'm going to start at verse 15. This is Revelation 13 to 15, which we already know, but you got to bring it out for edification's sake. This is Revelation 13, 15. It says, and he had power to give life to the image, unto the image of the beast. See, and he's giving life unto that image, man. If you can't see, you're blind, you can't walk, and all these false hope that he's putting out there, man, which it is a false hope, because if you take that mark, you're going to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, man, by Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh Shah. But let me continue on. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So they're going to tell you, if you don't take this mark, then you're going to be put to death, man. Let me continue on. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich or poor, free and bond, Salakia, 13 or 16, one more 10, one more again, once again, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath the understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636, which, we broke that down several times, starting with the apostles and elders on down, man. Broke that down several times, man. So you should know who the image is. You should know who the number is, which all this goes into this man's mark, man. And it ain't just one mark. You got the RFID microchip, and you got this Neuralink brain chip, which is a couple of them. It ain't just one. So any of these marks you take, it ain't just, I ain't take the Elon Musk chip. No, if you take any mark in your hand or in your forehead, you're going to be put to death by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And these are the consequences of taking that man's mark. This is Revelation 14 and verse 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, no matter what hand, it's gonna put in your. If it just ain't, they didn't put it in my forehead. They put it in the back of my head. It's the same exact thing, man. I didn't put it in my right hand. They put it in my left hand. It's the same exact thing. They put it in my ankle or put it in my thigh. If you take this man's mark, it don't matter where you get it at. You're gonna be destroyed by the Lord, man. It's verse 9 one more time. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, that same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of power, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So if you take this man's mark, like I said, if you don't matter where you get it at, man, you're gonna be destroyed, man. In the presence of the angels and also in the presence of the Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. So I just want to do a little quick hit. I had so much going on yesterday I couldn't get to a lesson, but I'm gonna try to upload 2 today. So Lord, what was edifying? Shalom. Shalom.